Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny? Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs, and the cold, so cold.
I will become your maker. Do you want...
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know.
Let's move on, then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times.
By doing so, you will also create...
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yours.
Quarantine is not...
As long as the right people are on the right side.
But you can't guarantee infection will not...
The apocalypse is already knocking at...
What if a new outbreak happens inside your...
That won't happen.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man, so I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer, and I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity, and a man at peace.
Piąty poziom hipnotyzmu. Piąty.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius...
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. vanished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone.
Zajebiste to było. Ja chcę jeszcze raz.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget.
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She said...
Did anyone see you? It's a long...
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers.
What kind of answers?
I knew nothing of your
Lady Ashbury in the sewers?
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her...
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time.
Where is Lady Ashbury?
She said she will go home. She needed to...
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the...
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or...
How did Elizabeth...
She presented herself humbly.
What do you think?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city.
No time to lose, then.
I shall return to my den. Have you
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go
Właśnie, który mamy level? Ja mam 5, nie? Tak. 5 level mam. Jakby jeszcze pokazało. Tak, 5. Czyli... Ogarniemy. Tutaj to i tak nic nie da. Ją mogę dojechać. 5000, zawsze 5000. No to już wszyscy są martwi. No i tutaj właśnie, no. Jak jeszcze nie ogarnąłem. Kto to jest? Dobre pytanie. Jakiś NPC po prostu taka. Ale ją mogę dojechać. Chociaż nie wiem, bo jest połączona z moją, więc tam trochę rip byłoby, gdybym jednak dojechał, nie? Venus Crossberry? Clarence Crossberry? O. Najpierw jego chcę dojechać. I tak, i tak. Czy tam do kościoła jakoś się dostać? Jakoś.
Dr. Reed.
Is it true you were
Yes, it is.
So why are you still...
Because I'm a damn fine cop.
The death penalty?
Those are strange. So you were the killer. I knew I was right.
Good evening, Miss Price. Do you need...
Oh, yeah.
I'm...
Poor me. Oh no, poor me. I'm dying. For real. No one will cry for me now.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Co jest? Ona wyszła.
Good morning.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed.
Dr. Reed?
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt my...
Faktycznie ją leczyliśmy. Co jest?
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh, please, sir.
Trzeba jej dać leki.
It's my duty to...
Thank you, sir.
Why are you?
I
I'm.
do.
What?
I-
What? What can you tell me of the?
I don't speak to.
Have you?
No.
Does he not?
No.
What can you?
Mother, where are you? I can't see. I'm so afraid, Mother.
It's locked, all right.
We should be far from town already. All right, but where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange, and we are alive. For now, yes, but for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right, but where would we go?
Good evening. Tell me more about your strange feelings towards...
I would be happy to describe them.
Go on.
Where should I start?
This is not the first time.
Men kill each other. What?
Both can be disastrous.
And what if they were just a sign of worse desire?
How long have you been waiting?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for...
It could be dangerous for you.
That's quite true.
Why are you still...
What would be the point of going?
Mr. Baker.
Really? I don't...
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave.
And where exactly?
In a place where I will find...
So in the end, was it you we were waiting for? Death was our destination.
Hello again.
Tell me,
I can't say for sure.
is that the...
Yes, I think... And it...
I know what...
And it's... You...
I'm a...
You...
What are you...
That would make...
This makes no sense. No sense at all. I should have told my brother to go sooner.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not...
Thank you, Venus.
I was going to bed.
I'm sure...
Of course. At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst. I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned...
How is the old...
Probably out...
How have you been since...
I've done...
I understand.
Yes.
Have you noticed anything peculiar?
You mean except for your return to town?
Why is my return...
It's more an unexpected...
Thank you.
I wish...
There's no...
No, it's...
Venus, why do you worry so much?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with...
It drives me so crazy.
I understand.
The question is simple.
The important question...
I'm tough, Jonathan.
So you don't...
If poor Mary... bless...
Why are you poisoning your...
He has spent a fortune printing his bloody...
If you're so...
I have...
I have to...
He will never...
I know.
Do as you wish. I danced with you at my wedding, Jonathan. What have you become?
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That... Emily wanted to... No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in. Blood. I should follow the trail.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you. But for the moment, I'd like to shed light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de...
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself...
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend...
What are you doing?
I recently decided to...
You take...
I have been...
What do you...
Take pleasure.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but...
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happened.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming.
Yes, I suppose.
And so can...
Good evening, old chap.
I won't
Clarence.
I have to warn everybody about them.
Vampires in
I'm not mad, Jonathan.
Clarence.
Thank you, Johnny.
It's all right.
The first time it was...
Tell me what you have discovered about them.
They've always been here.
What do you mean you're not alone?
The Guard of Prewen.
Have you spoken with any?
No.
Are you asking?
Yes.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No.
Clarence, tell me about the vampire.
I was enjoying my leave in...
But you were drunk, weren't you?
Please don't insult me, Johnny.
Did you ever see that officer at...
No.
Venus is poisoning you, Clarence.
Oh, she really hates me that much?
I'm sorry.
Why would you tell me that?
You're a stupid bastard.
But I love her. I love...
So you have no suspicion?
Frankly, it's...
You need...
Between men and women. Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Good evening.
And good...
I have found out what happened to your
I can handle the truth.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk...
I should never have...
Goodbye.
She's been...
No tylko na chwilę poszedłem, mnie już go nie ma. Magia. Tutaj się chyba nakręcił. Ale pytanie gdzie?
Good evening, old...
I should have known you were one of them, Johnny. Why was I so blind?
evening, Doctor.
Do you need...
You would...
Don't...
I can't...
Calhoun, tell...
Oh, Doris.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war.
I expect...
She really is the best.
You sound surprised.
I think of her... She fascinated me.
I have found a restaurant that could...
Really? You have...
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et fruit that way.
I may have a look.
Good evening. Death may be the most disappointing dish I have ever tasted. So insipid, so cold.